those brands on which he wants to pay disposable income. So imagine a student card which will entitle him to discretionary spend at a cafe coffee day or INOX at a privileged rate which is available only for ICA student. Is that a value which the student will see from ICA? So what I am trying to say is that you must look at this data in a little broader sense, and you have to connect the dots as they lie in the environment. It is no longer straightforward marketing. See, how did this idea come? You think customer centric. So will my student be happy if he can get 120 rupees worth ticket in INOX at 100 rupees many shows as I did ICA admit card or identity card? Answer is yes. Answer is yes. So that will create his bonding to ICA. Right? Note it down. I will introduce you to a company which will help us do this currently in ICA. The company's name is Vermilion. I'll introduce you to that. I want to introduce it this year. Okay. Now, we spoke about population and behavior. This upper one is a study by Nomura Research Institute, and this bottom one is a study by Deloitte. Do you realize that the content is truly international? And all this is possible because Cambridge Marketing College is an accredited partner of Chartered Institute of Marketing. Their library is absolutely up to date. And this content I could have never created because I don't have access to this information. Or even if I have to do, I would have taken much greater time to do it. Now see, this first study has been done in Asian markets. Okay? The red portion of the bar indicates I would try new products, services or shops faster than anyone else. Which means these are the people which in marketing parlance are called early adapters, who will immediately take a brand as soon as it is launched. Second is, I would wait and see before trying new products. That is 51%. Wait and watch. Why should I be the experimental sheep? I'll learn from others' experience and then I will buy. 17.4% is I would try new products only after they become popular. Boss, I am not going to take chances. Let me see other people using it, then only I'll buy it. And there is 6% which I am not interested in new products. Now, what is important to note is that early adapters in Malaysia is 26%, Thailand, Bangkok is 9%, Indonesia is 24%, Vietnam is 11% and Myanmar is 12.6%. But look at this middle path. I would try new products, I would wait and see before trying new products. 51, 45, 43, 43, 42. Now this is important. Why? As we learned, first 3 months of relationship, that is when if he brings in one more, then our 1:3. So these are the people who wait for such people to tell us, and this is where social media becomes so important. So people who have become students, if they write good things about your brand, then you have a large, nearly 50% of people who are waiting to see others before they buy your brand. Clear?
Because I have a query here. See, if it's a product as opposed to a service, I mean, when it comes to service, of course, the time, that periodicity would naturally be longer. If it's a product, and if we look at that red group, I think this bracket is, on the one hand, they are early adapters, but they are likely to be the ones who will switch loyalties faster, because I think,
possibly depends on that experience. Again, that expectation of experience man. It's as simple as that. This is a study from Africa, where in a food category, this this light green is local brands. In South Africa, 78% of people who in the food category users say they will use local brands. Some 13-50% says international brands, 7% says unbranded. But if you look at cosmetics, see the international brand how it goes up quickly. So when it comes to those aspirational global products, immediately international brands become very important. Now, I believe in India, if you look at education as a market, India would have been here, more people want Indian brands, right? But today we are doing a Cambridge Marketing Diploma course. Slowly I think the popularity for foreign education in Indian students is going up. So this green brand is going up. Why does it happen? It essentially happens when the perceived quality and the brand experience of local brands is not up to my expectation. Again, that expectation experience mismatch. And that is when people resort to international brands. Right? See, at one point of time, cars like Mercedes and BMW were not available in India. People had to import it. Very few people used it. Once the dealership network got done, it became an Indian brand because services easily available. So the market increased. Right? So the point that I am trying to make is that these three categories, non-alcoholic beverage, cosmetics and personal care, and food, same markets but different consumer behavior. Clear? Now let's come to marketing channels. Okay? There are three types. Shall we take a 5-minute break and then come back? 5-minute break because it's otherwise too heavy.